Good morning, my peoples. My apologies. I know this is usually, I take longer to put videos out, but I haven't made a whole lot of progress. I've made some, but I've been dealing with migraines here lately. I don't know why. I'm about to go see the doctors and find out why. But I actually have made a little bit of progress in the past, week or so? Big progress, to be honest, and I'm super happy with how it's coming together. First off, the GAF roofing, I had planned on having it wrap around and protect the bottom of this wood right here. Well, it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to stick. Gravity is doing its thing. What can I say? So I may just staple it up in place, or I may find another solution, or I may just completely skin it off. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I just haven't decided that using brain power hurts too much right now. If you deal with migraines, you know what I'm talking about. And they run in my family, so it's just something I got to deal with once in a while. They've been gone for years since I got a piercing, and now for some reason they're back. I don't know why, but I hate them. I absolutely hate them. Anyway, on to things. Let's see, what have I done? Oh, well, first thing I've done, here's the biggie. Biggie. We have a roof. We have got a roof on here. And that is a massive step right there alone. The top of the thing is in the dry. This is galvalume. This is 28 thousandths thickness. I had intended on running this up to this point right here, but when I paid for it, when I paid for it, I ordered 4 sheets. Who's shooting over there? I ordered 4 sheets of this, and they gave me 5. I'm not complaining. Pardon my hair. I haven't done my hair. Migraine once again. Anyway, they gave me 5. So what I planned on doing was from this level on down, I planned on doing diamond plate aluminum. However, since they gave me this extra galvalume, I'm going to go ahead and go down to right here. But first, obviously, I got cracks to weld up. And I still need to reinforce my tongue because someone didn't weld up properly. But yeah, that's a huge deal. Another thing I did just the other day is I went ahead and got this plug out and I punched a hole in my wall. This right here is a power inlet in. And that way I don't have to run a cord to a door or a window or whatever. And it comes in right there. And it has another plug on the end. And then I can take and hook this, and of course it's not bolted in yet. I can hook that into a surge protector and power a few things off it, like my AC, my battery charger, whatever else I need to run off it, obviously. I got a battery for it. I got myself a Group 31 battery, brand new. And I also went ahead and mounted my diesel heater. That's something I'm really proud of. I went ahead and bolted down my compressor also. But the diesel heater, since the wall is going to come all the way from the roof right here, all the way down, I have this vent right here. This vent basically is going to be right about here, blowing in and kind of down. That's all I'm really going to need, because the square footage of this thing, it's not going to need a lot to heat up. Even pre-insulated, it's not going to need a lot of square footage to heat up. But, holy cow, I got to redo something. That's not good. Oh well, whatever. I'll redo it. Name of the game. I decided also, I went and started with this machine gray color. I never finished the machine gray on this set over here. I don't like it because it looks kind of primerish. So I'm going to go with blue on the chassis. And the reason, holy cow, full auto, nice. The reason being is because I went ahead and ordered siding. I decided not to run the polywall on the side. This thing is going to be skinned in metal. The same thickness material as the roof, 28 thousandths. It's basically going to be the same stuff, but I went back to the company I got this from that actually makes this and forms this, and ordered some unformed. So it's going to be flat when it gets here. So the entire side wall is going to be metal. And it's going to be what they call Hawaiian blue. I'm excited about that because the Bronco's blue. This is going to be blue. And then the frame itself is going to be a little bit darker blue. Not too bad. But I think it's going to match up really nice like. Oh, fuel tank. Diesel heater fuel tank is right here. So I think it's 10 liter, if I remember right, which is about 2.5 gallon. And then my exhaust. Yep, you can see right there my exhaust for my diesel heater comes out the side. And I've got a tiny muffler that's going to go on here. And that'll keep my diesel fumes out of the camper. That is really about all I've gotten done this past little bit here. The roof vent is in and sealed. The galvalume is sealed to the roof vent, so no leaks there. And my next step is waiting for my welder to get here from Missouri. I have no control over that, unfortunately. I've got a family member who drives a semi-truck, and he's going and picking it up for me as soon as he gets up that way. But yeah, I'm real happy with this roof here. Obviously, between these seams, I'm doing butyl tape to seal it, just like I did right here. See, it's sealed. I'm also going to shoot lat screws every 6 inches or so it doesn't peel up in the wind. And some of these corners I need a little bit longer roofing screws because they didn't want to grab this stuff didn't really want to make the corner, and the screws didn't want to hold very well. So that's easy stuff though, because I got 2x4 behind that I can grab onto with. I still need to weld the jack on here, so I can't mount the toolbox on the tongue yet. This is going to be about backup light. This is going to have a 7-wire round plug. Oh, that's something else I did. I can show you. This is going to have a 7-wire round plug, so I'm going to have a backup light that comes on with my reverse lights in my truck. This stuff here will probably be ground off, I'm sure. My tail lights are going to be up high, way up high on the wall. I'm going to have those corner lights like I do on the other side. And I'm also going to have those lights on top of the fender right there. But I also got my power box, my round 7 wiring distribution box. That's what it's called, distribution box, mounted on the chassis. So I can kind of move forward with some of the taillight wiring also, and side marker wiring. I need to make a battery hold down so I can wire up the fuse box. And I have a 150 amp on-off breaker on the way, on order, so I can turn off power to all my systems. And I'm about ready to start wiring a few things in this thing. I've got one light in my shed that I've had for a while. I'm going to go ahead and use it in the interior. I was going to do recessed mount puck lights, but I've already got this light. I may as well make use of it. Otherwise, it's kind of just like sitting there and wasted space, wasted money. And it's brand new, so there's really no reason to not use it. Here's the muffler for my diesel heater. I think they're kind of a joke, but honestly, it does kind of quiet it down a little bit. Kind of funny because all it does looks like it's kind of like the corrugated metal that the tailpipe is, but it does quiet it down just a pinch. So I may or may not put it on. I don't know. It's not really that loud. So, but yeah, this is where the battery is going to sit. Pardon the mess. This is where the battery is going to sit. So I'm going to make a strap that goes from the wall down to the floor. Should hold it in place just fine. And then I'm going to have my fuse panel wherever it went. Oh man, this thing is such a mess. I need to clean all this out. Here it is. I'm gonna have my fuse panel coming off of, mounted probably to a wall that's pretty easily accessible, maybe like right here. So I'll have to come through the floor into this right here for my fuses. Not a big deal. I've got kind of already pre-labeled, and there's fuses in there. And like I said, I've got a 12-volt power in with my 12-volt power outs. Then I have my ground in with my ground splitter right there. The dome light obviously is going to be for interior light. Stereo is going to be for stereo when I get one for this thing. I'm going to do a surround sound like I did on number 4. Auxiliary, I don't remember what I did that for. Spreader lights, that's going to be for the side and rear light. Fan, that's for the fan that's in the roof vent. Whip lights, well, I've got some of those Dune whips, and I plan on putting those on the back corners of the roof on this thing. Auxiliary may have actually been porch light, come to think of it. Actually, no, I take it back. I think that's for my charging systems, my USBs and my lighters. So, and then of course I got my 6-gang switch panel that I don't have to use all of these switches for all the stuff that's fused, like my porch light. Well, obviously, yeah, I need one for my porch light because it doesn't have its own switch. But my electric roof vent fan has its own switch, so I can use that. I don't have to use one of these. My outside lights, they don't have a switch, so I got to use one of these. I can turn on and off all of my USB chargers inside with one of these switches. I can also, if I want to, I can go ahead and put one of these switches on my porch, my interior light, so when I open the door, I have a quick, easy access to the switch. You know, I've got 6 of them to select from, so the possibilities are really good there. This is a really cool little light also. It lights up, you can dim it, and it has a blue glow, and it also has a USB on the bottom, and you can adjust it. It mounts on a wall. That's probably gonna be my reading light for above my bed. I saw that on eBay. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I gotta try one of those out. So that's really all I've been doing this week. I plan on making some more progress. I've got some more butyl tape on order because I just about ran out when I was doing my my roof, and I found another roll, but it's kind of an older roll. I'll probably use it anyway, and use lap screws. If you're not familiar with what lap screws are, these are lap screws. These are self-tapping, and they have a nice size head on them, and they're zinc coated. I also ordered 100 of them for the siding, for when the siding comes in, but they're black head. They're black screws, not zinc coated. So I think that's going to look really nice with the Hawaiian blue color that I ordered. I'm really excited for that. I'm looking forward to it. I was kind of playing around with the idea of putting a step on the back of this thing. I haven't really figured out a very good way to do it yet, and I'm afraid I'd wipe it out if I do decide to drag this thing off road. I'd probably rip it right off if I snagged it back in on a rock or something. But as high as this thing sits, kind of do need a step on here, and I may still go ahead and do this. I don't know yet. That would be really, really convenient, because I've been stepping right here. Well, it's not much to step on. It's kind of slick, and I need to grind this down anyway. I need to grind these off. This did start out life as a boat trailer, So it is a nice heavy-duty chassis, and then it's been reinforced with more steel. And I still have to weld some brackets on here to hang down a little bit so I can hook my swivel wheel trailer, my single wheel trailer, to the back of this thing so I can tow it behind this with my Yamaha Zuma on it. And it still looks like I'll be able to get my back door open a little bit, just enough to get in and out while my bike is on the single wheel trailer. There's just enough room because the deck of the trailer sits right about here. So the tire will be right about here. Maybe a little tight. I don't know. We'll see. If it's tight, well, so be it. I can figure it out. But I'm going to weld some plate steel right here. And then I'm going to gusset it so it doesn't flex and bend and break off over time. But yeah, that's really all that's been going on. I'm going to go ahead and call this video quits because there's not much else to talk about. And I'll get some more progress done. And we'll see you guys again real soon. Thanks for watching.